just think it's very funny year to year how every year produces different things better and worse. So, all right. Hi, garden friends. It's the end of August. I'm in my garden. It might start raining, so I'm going to film fast, but I wanted to talk about the harvest time. We're at the end of August, beginning of fall, and we've already harvested a lot. I've been showing on my Instagram a lot of the different things. Let me show you in the garden. First of all, here's the arch. Love it. We have harvested, let's jump right in, a ton of tomatoes. You can't tell because I just picked them, but there's a ton of these large cherry tomatoes. There's a ton of these heirloom tomatoes, and there's quite a few of these big beefsteak tomatoes. I should have filmed this before I picked them all off. I'll show you how many I got. But then let's talk about the squash. It's not quite time to, look, here's all the squash. It's not quite time to harvest those yet. We're gonna let those go. And I've finished the cucumbers. Oh, here's the last sad looking cucumber. We had quite a few cucumbers, and we did refrigerated pickles for a while, which was really fun. We are still harvesting mint, and I replanted, oh, look at this. It just keeps going. More acorn. I replanted some of the greens. So our greens we planted right away. Our greens are on the outside. And they already bolted and went to seed. So I replanted out here some bib lettuce, some romaine, and some more cilantro. I don't know. It looks like cilantro is actually coming. So that's that harvest. Let me show you our other greens that are still rocking and rolling. Chard and kale. Oh, it's a big bee. Chard and kale are looking great. And then over here, we had peas that we harvested. We got quite a few of those. And now we're harvesting beans, green beans. There are so many. We've had maybe 3 or 4 meals of beans, and we've given away like bagfuls to friends. The Romas right here are ready, and I've been picking them daily. And my favorite tomato recipe is just to roast them, slow roast them for like 4 hours. It creates like sun-dried tomatoes. I love it. And then let's talk about the peppers. We have 3 kinds of peppers. We have jalapenos here that we harvest when we make salsa. We have these big peppers. I don't know the name of these. They turn red. Do you hear the cricket? And they kind of taste, they're like a bell pepper, but they have a little tiny bit of spice. And then our bell peppers we've harvested several of them. They did great this year, and they're turning red finally. So that's really fun. Over here is basil. Basil's been a great harvest this year. And then this was a new adventure, and it is eggplant. And these are not quite ready. I don't know if you can see under there. They're about the size of a baseball right now. And I think I want them to get quite a bit bigger. Here's another one. Let's go to the back garden. Oh, one more thing. I can't believe it in Minnesota, but we do have a melon. I don't know if it's gonna survive. We'll see. Follow me quickly to the back garden. The back garden is our smaller garden with the bigger things. Oh, the clouds look so cool behind me. We have beautiful sunflowers that I'm going to show you that are huge. And then we have broccoli, which was okay. I kind of don't want to do broccoli again next year, but we might. Rhubarb, which was great. And cabbage, which was great. Let me show you back here. So first of all, let's talk about the corn. The corn was a total bummer this year. I think we only got like maybe 8 ears. It was a total bummer. And then over here, you can see the broccoli. It's going to seed now. And look at these beautiful sunflowers. I'm quite proud of them. I love them. And then this was our cabbage. We had 6 cabbage here, and they were wonderful. And then over here we had 3 pumpkins, and they all rotted, sadly. So some of our wins this year are tomatoes, beans, all the leafy stuff, and squash, which we haven't harvested yet. Some of the fails, some of the bummer ones were corn and pumpkins and zucchini. You'd think zucchini can grow so easily. I didn't get a great zucchini harvest this year, which is fine with me. I don't actually love it that much. That's our little garden harvest update for the end of September. We'll do a video probably, or for the end of August, beginning of September. We'll do probably one more garden video for the year, talking about like how we clean up the garden and how we wrap everything up and kind of our final harvest. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I thought I'd show you some of my tomatoes since they weren't on the vine to show you, but look at this. I've been harvesting like a bucket, an ice cream bucket full of tomatoes every day for the past like 3 days. And a lot of these size tomatoes. And then quite a few Romas. Look at these Romas. And then a couple giant. These are so big. So fun. I thought I'd show you one more thing. I'm here in my kitchen. And these are tomatoes. I've tried this with the small cherry ones, the grape ones, and Romas. Romas I just cut up really small. And then you just bake them for a long time. And depending on the size, it's like between 4 and 6 hours. I just check them every half hour or so. And then they kind of have the consistency of craisins. Craisins. And I love them. You just put sea salt on them. You can eat them like candy. They're so delicious. That's all. One final thing I wanted to show you is I'm trying to save seeds this year. For tomato seeds, you just put them in water, cut them out, put them in water, and they have all this gunk in them. And it takes like about 3 or 4 days for the gunk to kind of settle from the seeds. And I just put fresh water in occasionally. And then when it's just seeds in there and you can kind of get the gunk out, then I just dry them on a paper towel like this. That wasn't very many that I did the first round because I'm just trying it. So I'll let you know how that goes. My friend Evelyn Joy on here on YouTube, and also Danny, Happy Farms Danny, she has been teaching me a little about seeds. I have this dream of like not having to buy any seeds next year. I'm kind of like diving into this crazy gardening thing. Become like one of those crazy gardeners, huh? All right, thanks for watching today.